Don't worry, everyone. As far as I can tell, the game is loading. It's just taking its time. We will start momentarily. There we go. Been a while since we've played this, but since we did do a stream on this a little while back, we will just get right into it. Do our best to,
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
Okay, that was actually kind of creepy. Does it feel like the graphics have decided to just die? How about render? There we go. Oh.
Good work, Caretaker. Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home. We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
That's the right way, so obviously we have to go this way. And get some light going.
Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain, deliver. Lab pods require constant supervision.
Hey, buddy. Don't worry, I will return at some point
Water supply.
to shred you to pieces.
Drink delivery continues without interruption. Growth must not pause. Each pod carries one human seed. Memories stream during growth. Human traits of remembering.
Keep.
Begin by tuning to your own systems. Vitality first. The ferro fluid in your frame is not ordinary coolant. It was designed as a living system, adaptive and self-healing, drawn from Exo's earliest work in extreme fire. Keep it circulating. Keep it balanced. Without flow, responsiveness fades. Joints degrade, and shutdown follows. Cycle at the vitality station. Let the resonance stabilize. The pulse will restore your movement. Memory station. Sync your stage of recorders.
Okay, let's make sure we grab as many items as we can.
Are the foundations of your task. Do not neglect them.
Okay. Now, general rule of thumb. You don't have to take the elevator, don't take the elevator. Just because right now we need material. And that is only ever going to be available by going through and getting it. Yes, yes, I am very well aware that humankind will not thank a robot. That's just how we unfortunately are. Some of us will. It's generally the same people who would thank their... Oh, forgot we have melee. There we go. But the same people would thank their automated vacuum for doing a good job. It's not a bad thing, not a criticism. But human beings build connections with everything, so...
There she is. Your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
Okay. Now, if I'm actually surprised we are not over weight capacity at this point, because I am picking up basically everything I run past. Go. So, a trick I learned way back when I first started playing this is if you stand near something and hit the E to auto-absorb everything nearby, if you don't let go of E, it lets you keep absorbing stuff. Which makes it very easy to pick up things you normally would have to fight around. Yeah, we do want to fill up with fuel. That is one of the easier ones to do, so I'm gonna grab you. Come up here and go, hey. Now, we do not want you to equalize. We want you to flow out. Now, there's a whole bunch of things like cylinder and all that, but for now, come here. We're going to be very careful with this. Because everything here is useful, and if done incorrectly, will cause us issues down the line. Hi. We will quick save. Now. So much stuff around here. Make sure we have power turned on in advance, because why are you reminding me about melee? Like, yes, I know there's stuff that wants to hurt me, but I'm pretty sure this vent doesn't have any of it. Like, gonna fix up our connection. There we go. Grab that, go there, grab that, go there, grab that, and say fill. And come here and go, hey, at least for a couple minutes,
The dock is alive again, thanks to you.
let's get our power going.
W.O.R.L.D reconnects us to a brighter future.
Mm-hmm.
Caretaker,
Yeah.
you were never
Only-
meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
I don't like that. My friend, I need you to go there and make sure you are one way, because this is quite the thing. Now, there are plenty of things to get into an argument with up here. We are not going to do that yet. We are going to come down here, because now we have power. Open this, gather the things left for us, and get introduced to the concept of a massive grinder.
Caretaker, nothing is wasted. Recycling and fabrication are central to your work.
Boop. Okay, and then hobbit trash. Right. Enhancers. Now, there's a thing. There we go. Let that keep pumping away, because right now we do not have the strength to lift these crates. And those crates are not worth too much, but it means there are going to be plenty of things that you can't lift that would be convenient to lift. Or that lifting would need to be done in a hurry, and I wouldn't be able to do it because, you know, can't lift in a hurry. Okay, toss everything over there. Hey. Okay. So we are limited, but it's skills. Okay, we know we need the firearm.
A scanner can preserve more than materials. It can preserve shapes. Scan what you find. If it's recorded, we can build it again.
Okay. Now, engineering. See, even at 100%, it's only 50% faster. That allows me to dive. I don't know how much I'm going to want to do that. That's great for... Wait. Bring ourselves to 20. The reason for that is it is going to be just necessary to pick up most things. The other thing is we're going to do power. Now, the reason for that is if you do not have enough power, you will not do anything. And I see I can now pick these up. That basically means I don't need to put more into carrying capacity for the time being. Then we need to turn that off if we're not using it. That is the most important thing. See how all this stuff is here?
In the field, you can assemble by hand, but fabrication is faster and more efficient. There are no shipments, no resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains. Recycle, fabricate, construct. This is the loop that sustains.
Okay, that should be powering into there, but it should also not be doing anything for right now because it's not on. Huh. Weird. We're gonna do that. Bar 1, bar 2, X bar 2, bar 4.
Fabrication comes next. Any fabrication module can shape parts, plates, couplings, conduit seals, parts for the building blocks for modules. Modules deposit alive. In the field, you can assemble by hand, but fabrication is faster and more efficient. There are no shipments, no resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains.
Well, this is fun. Now, since we're doing things this way, From what I can tell, it basically means that there's going to be places where you can't get into them unless you can copy what something is like. Now, as you can see, I don't have space. Now, one of the fun things is I can easily just repair this and set the parts in motion. Boom. But I can also come here and go, hey. So, here comes the part that's going to be interesting. So also, you know, add one. Add missing parts. Let's see. We are barely gaining power, so here we go. Plastic pallets. Now, I like the idea of those, but I don't think it'll let us put them on the boat. Remind me, let's tie the moorings down so we don't end up messing up the boat more than we already have. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there shouldn't be... I say there shouldn't be anything in the water. I know better. Every single time I've played this, stuff has snuck into the building and tried to do mean things to me. I do like that there's decorative items that I can make, but one of the things I need to do, add missing parts. Add missing parts. Add missing parts. Build, build, and build. And build one more while adding the missing parts. The reason for that, where is it? I did actually think that was the chest at first, so that is going to be its own little problem. I could have swore Small storage container. Yep. Well, as long as I'm using material, it should start decreasing. The problem is, did I not get bullets? Oh, it's an electric pistol. I forgot about that. G to inspect, right? There we go. Okay, have to have my hands free in order to do it. That's okay. Dang it. Basic electrical cylinder. Right. Let's. Not scannable. Oh. Let's actually manage to do something. So. Hey. Six. This and go there. Use up some of my extra bits. Go there. There. And I do not have... We'll build 5 of you. There we go. And be free, and we're gonna... Ooh, let's be careful. We don't want to accidentally... Crazy. Biggie Shark is not our friend, so we are not going to be saying hi to him anytime soon. Hi. Seeing that I don't need to use power to take care of that. Okay, let's probably head back to the ship. We are getting overloaded in weight quite quickly. Oh. Of course, they would choose to add the cables. And of course, I'm using a lot of power because I'm overweight by a very large margin. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Now, as you can see... Ooh. Hey, sorry about that. Hey, Eden, I did not see you there. I'm assuming something's going on with my chat, because normally it shows up on screen and it's not doing that for me right now. Let me see if I can correct that. Please don't break this. Hey, Eden, if you're still with us, give a bit of a shout out. If not, it is fine. I do apologize, Eden, if you see this at a later point. I know it has been quite a bit of time since you have chatted. But hopefully we can now see a chat for ourselves. In fact, what I'm going to do is send a quick message, and that did seem to fix it. I absolutely have to get these parts put on the ship, or I will run out of battery power well before I actually get anything done. Oof. See? Somehow that didn't cost me any health, but it did cost me power, and at the rate I'm draining, I will not have it. Why did I bounce? But yeah, at the rate I am spending it, I'm going to be... well, not doing great. Drop. Drop. And drop. And now we are no longer overweight. Great.
the world doesn't have to stay broken the way we found it. Keep scanning.
Cool, not really what I'm
Pattern we
worried
see
about, but...
becomes something we can place back into life.
Well, friend, we are not don't worry, we are not sailing out anytime soon. What we're gonna do is come here. That. Go there. All the way down here. I do enjoy the snapping. That is absolutely amazing.
Use your dismantle unit to bring objects into trash. Then feed that into the recycling bin. Replace entire items. Recycler module.
Now, we have gotten more battery, which is great, but as much as I don't want to, we need weight capabilities, and if we don't increase what we can, we will run out of power long before we get anywhere useful.
What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains. Fabrication comes next. Any fabrication module.
Ta-da!
Fabrication is faster.
Oh, make sure we do that, and you have to balance. Here. Down to here. In there. Now let's charge ourselves up. Hey friend, I know you've really needed the extra power. Why is there a telephone ringing?
Dad? No, sorry. I just wanted to say I made it. That's all. I made it.
Okay. Oh. I do like the EXO. That is kind of cool. I do really like that. I don't know why there is a data cable. As far as I've ever seen, I've never even seen a data cable in this game. Main power. How much power are you using? Hi friend, you were using a very oh, you're gaining. That's why. Yeah, you're gonna drain a lot, so we should be careful with this. But as long as you are fully charged, we will be fine. Now I can't grab the forklift. This is what it is. But it's worth a bunch. So one of the things I'm sure you're noticing is power is not moving. It's because we don't have things turned on. But you see it dies down, and generally speaking, it works really well.
Polymers, each type different depending on what you select. Materials prepared, fabrication comes next. In fabrication modules can shape parts, plates, couplings, conduit seals. Parts are the building blocks for modules, and modules deposit blocks.
I realize I should have scanned computers, but I didn't.
There are no shipments, no resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains. Recycle, fabricate, dilute. It's the mission. Break it, everything stops.
Please stop.
Fabrication are central to your work.
Ugh.
The system you maintain depends on what you recover. Use your dismantle unit to break objects into trash, then feed that into the recycler. Or place entire items directly into a recycler module. The machine will refine them into basic materials, metals, composites, polymers. Each type different depending on what you select. With materials prepared, fabrication comes next. Any fabrication module can shape parts, couplings, conduits, parts are the building blocks for modules, and modules deposit blocks. But fabrication is
Okay.
faster and more efficient. There are no building blocks.
As you can see, we're not generating more power than we're using. Not by a long shot. Hey. So, skills. That's very important. Diesel engine is also important. The diesel refinery is something we have to have. If we don't have that diesel refinery, we're basically up a creek. Like, these fabricators and recyclers are good for building bases, but the diesel refinery has to go on the ship.
Objects in the trash, then feed that into the recycler.
And I will warn everyone ahead of time so no one feels like I pretended like I was doing anything crazy. We are probably going to spend this whole first episode without ever launching the ship. And I know that's not great, but kind of what we need. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. and then we want to build this. Here, we'll go add, and add. And this will help us store our inventory. Now we'll check our mastery, because we did get more time. Load time reductions are not really great. Power management is important. Even though at best we're going to have a 50% reduction, that is absolutely, hands down, probably the most important piece. Reason for that is if we're consuming less power, we can go further. Just as simple as that. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are if you can't get someplace because you can't get power there. Oh well, you know, too bad, so sad. And we don't want to get to that point. We want to be able to explore and not worry. Okay. There we go. Place. And rotate. Place and rotate. Place and rotate. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna find the heaviest stuff we have, which is, yep, is gonna be copper. That I'm gonna drop off up there, but we're gonna toss all our low-level gear in there. Anything that is this color is gonna go in here. And go this here. Now you have to go AFK for just a moment. We'll be right. Sorry about that. Let's get our engine up and running. Okay, it's still using power, but it's not using as much as I was worried about, so is still within expected parameters. Now, one of the most important things is to clear off all the stuff that's just sitting around on ship. Now, I could use the, like, socket wrench thing. Assemble it. Which I will be doing for that. And the reason I will be doing that is because I, of course, made one too many. Oh, that worried me. Let's see. Well, so far, are not doing great, but doing okay. What I'd love to do is actually have that forklift, because it would be great to just be able to take a bunch of this stuff and move it around. Because I don't even think... I'm gonna try something, but I'm pretty sure this is not gonna work. Okay. Well, that basically means it's just been a waste of power, because I don't have the force to pick up more than one. There's no point in putting it on a pallet if I'm just moving it and a pallet. Just adding more work to myself, so. Now, don't worry. I will make sure to check some of the secret spots around this place as we go on. I am not heartless. We will try to have more fun than stick a thing in a grinder and hope, you know, something important comes out. Now, I'm hoping whatever computer program is used in the Lazarus Project to rebuild society, it reminds people that, as far as I can tell, I am not just a robot. I am a human being stuck in a robot's body. Or at least, I believe that is what the story was. I don't know if it still is the story. But believe it or not, when it comes to robots, one of the easiest ways to tell if something has semi-sentience, and again, it's not a guaranteed thing, it could be programmed in, But one of the more apt ways is to look for inefficiency that would be a non-programmed inefficiency. Something that if someone was programming something, you would program it out. You wouldn't even think twice to program it out. Whereas something with its own set of morals and judgment values would not think about it because it's trying to do the most important thing, which is survive. Okay, power me, please. Yeah, there we go. You know, it's box grinding the game. Okay. Let's grab some boxes and just hook them. Take. Almost there. Well, we're almost there. And my loot, please. Go here. I don't think there's... Yeah. That down. Got that down. If I'm not mistaken, that should help reduce our power draw. Yeah. The water pump. Engine exhaust. And then I believe those are our anchor chains. Okay, let's crawl through the vent and hope nothing tries to jump out and... us. Okay. And the coffee table. All these items. Instead of taking all these things out one at a time, we're just gonna grind them up. I know, it's so heartless. This was once someone's, like, hiding spot, but yeah. Fortunately, they are not around, and I am, and materials are important. I look terrifying just walking around with a very large pistol that kind of looks like a soldier-mounted hand cannon at that scale. Yeah. Loot. Oh look, money. One of the most useless things after the world ends. Someone was upset that they didn't get to go to space. Oh look, mines. Now I will say, at a certain point, it would be very, very nice if we got enough points to upgrade everything, but I don't believe that's how this will work. This doesn't really feel like the kind of game to give you everything you want. Power's down because I had my flashlight on. Hey buddy, come with me. Okay, one robot is equal to some generally useful materials. Right. E and then F. Okay, money isn't really useful. The end of the world. Now, I would love to have more fuel, but that does not seem to be the kind of thing we're gonna get. Okay, that seems like it's gonna take a minute. So, what we're gonna do is something I do on many playthroughs, which is figure out a good place to put this guy. By the way, grab this and get to fixing myself up. I know there is a limit on how much I can heal at a time. Hopefully it's not too mad about its placement. I do intend to move it, just not right this second. I just don't know if it'll let me move a fully formed... Yeah. Not really gonna let me move it, so... Yeah. And we're gonna have to wait, because... aside from this stuff right here... you know what? I'll actually not dismantle it, only because, one, I don't know the recipe, so I won't get everything back. And two, which is kind of more important thing, is if I come back here, I might need a place to hold fuel in the meantime, so... I don't like that. Every other camera is kind of just stationary, not doing something. That seems like it's trying to do something. No, beams make sense. Well, that's definitely a place I can get up into. The question is why? I want to build a table, I need iron. That's probably one of the easiest things to acquire. Oh look. Let there be power. about going through here just yet, because I know there's quite a bit of stuff to find. But one of the few things I should probably do for my own safety is get rid of any and all these little spider things. Also, sharks, not great. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, lightning gun, not super effective. Like, it's okay because it doesn't run out of ammo, but neither is just smacking things. And these guys are not very quick, so it's not like I'm hurting. Okay, it's getting nighttime. We need to get inside. There is a reason for that. That is, there are things outside that want to eat me. Disable that for now. Now, get it? There are a lot of things. That would be useful. One of which actually, you're gonna balance, you're gonna balance, and you're gonna balance. The reason for that is we do have the battery bank down there. Oop, don't drop him. He is worth a lot of time. So some of you might be wondering why I'm doing this instead of bringing them into that room. It's actually quite simple. With our current setup, they are both practically the same. The difference is this one I can throw stuff down to, the other one I have to go around walls. And the walls do in fact make a difference. Oh look, that's why we're losing power, because I've got this thing running when we weren't in here to do anything with it. So one of the things we have to do, even if we don't grind everything here down, is we do have to take the bodies, because bodies are worth so many points. I don't know why I was either said or thinking the word points, but yeah, they're basically worth the best materials that I have access to currently. But I can only use them if I grind them. And as you saw by the one menu, unless we are at the highest level skill, we actually lose efficiency doing that. So, from what I can surmise, taking something to a proper grinder actually gives you all the materials it's worth. J. And okay. Okay. Build. Wrong thing. Like, we built the right thing. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, build, and then we come here and go, hey, I need 2 more of those. That should be most of the issues taken care of. Titanium and carbon fiber, that means that this guy is worth a great deal. So we will be gathering all the beds, because apparently the beds are amazing. Turn that off because we're not using it like a smart person. here. Use the tab key so it just automatically select the right one. Yeah, I'm not worried about producing fuel. Not right now. Hi, buddy. You're very heavy, but you are absolutely worth the walk. Okay, there we go. Now this is obscenely heavy. And it does not like the idea of going down these stairs for some reason. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. If I grab this. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh. Okay, build up my power. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to break this apart. If I have to, I will actually waste a point just to be able to pick this up. Yeah, that's very heavy. So, yeah, next skill point is going towards lifting, even though efficiency is the name of the game.
Materials prepared, fabrication comes next. Getting fabrication modularization process.
It reminds me.
Couplings, conduit seals, parts for the building blocks for
I believe that goes up top side, so...
but fabrication is faster and more efficient. There are no shipments, no resupply. What construct. This is the loop that sustains the mission. Break it, everything stops. Caretaker, nothing is wasted. Recycling and fabrication are central to your work. Use your disposal. That is your recycler.
Boop, boop. 2 iron. Not quite what I'm hoping for, but enough that I might be able to make a table with this.
Parts for the building blocks for modules, and modules keep the pods alive. In the field, you can assemble by hand, but fabrication is faster and more efficient. There are no shipments, no resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains.
Okay. Never gone this way before. Let's see where it takes us. Nowhere, apparently. Oh. Somewhere, apparently. I had the coffee table, but apparently not. Okay, ready, 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 jump! Come on, buddy. Yep. I know, I accidentally got your leg caught. How close am I? I am 10 points away. So, what do I get for manual scrapping? Okay, not a lot, but I do get points. Does it mean that I have to double process everything? Yes, but double process also means that I get double the experience. So, okay. Attach it to me, not my firearm. Wait. This power me. And I am now a powered scrapper. Okay, enhance, and we want to improve our hydraulics. Oh, we got 15 out of this. Okay, then we will also add power management because that is important. Oh, so we do get a forklift. That's great. Photo drone's interesting, but not quite useful. The backpack's better. The firearm is great. Oh, right. Woo! More exo paint. That is awesome. Because haha, now we have you. Okay. Come on, come on. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to force it, but hypothetically. Go to our build. F. Clear the queue. Yes. Go here. RA said it is more efficient to do it with this. Cooling radiator, and there we go. Now, the $1,000,000 question is going to be, can I get this out of the basement? I get the feeling I'm going to be grabbing one of those giant fuel canisters to do stuff with this. I need one red can. I feel like we had a red can somewhere. It doesn't really matter because we can get it out at sea.
Polymers, each type different depending on what you collect. Materials prepared, fabrication.
That
Parts for the building block.
be sent down to the boat for now. Start heading up because nothing says job well done like more work. Also, build. Let me do the smart thing and go back to my boat. Because my boat will let me build a firearm that shoots real bullets. At least for some of this stuff, real bullets are going to be a bit of a better thing. Hi, give me a build, add missing parts, Build 5, 5, 5, and 5. I do like that it can use things from the local area. Hi. For now, you are going to be in my secondary holster. Beep. Okay, I'll let that continue building because I should go up here and add my paint. I did, in fact, find more. So, it is interesting that you can customize the boat. I wonder if there is player customization. Connect. Cool. That. I believe character customization will be a thing. It's just not something right this second. So run down, grab some ammunition. Okay, we have about 96 rounds. Hopefully, we do not need them all. Oh, nighttime. Never mind. Some people might be wondering, why are you so scared of the night? Here, I'll show you. Says as he then proceeded to not stay out at night. Because it's a good way to end up dead. Crouch. Light. 2. Crash. I don't think there's any, like... Yeah, that's a big nope. Especially not in dark. Yep. Okay. Going this way. We don't want to go down anywhere yet because, as you can guess, down is a bit permanent. Now, it doesn't mean I'm gonna be stuck. like here is better because anything I believe I can get back up. I gotta be careful because if I'm not mistaken, the little gelatin things here are attracted to the light. That's not just bad because it's bad. It's also bad because using the light uses my power. Okay. And there's my extra paint.
Keep the floor clear. Keep systems powered, and they will supply what you need. Cockpit
Go here, grab the flag. Now we are technically a completely different ship by paint. Don't really need the borings. Okay. Maybe we do. That was real quick to try to float away on me. Load. Go to the roof. Any clever person will tell you that people like going places they would not when things go bad. So people who might say have a fear of heights would still go up the roof because, well, I'm never gonna go otherwise. Might as well go now. And as great as that sounds, it doesn't technically get rid of the fear. Just kind of slides it somewhere else. Yeah, those guys right there. That is the reason we are not staying out at night. They are not the hardest to get rid of, but they are irritating and they can quite easily swarm you when you first start out. And yes, that is something I could do, as you saw, but it's also exceptionally dangerous and generally quite terrifying for me. I do believe, yes, there is a way to get down, but I am not entirely sure I remember it. Oh, too far. Yeah, it's like the bottomless abyss down there. I don't know where land is or why the ship was built to be that far, but we are not going to go to crush depth. That just seems like a poor life decision, and by poor life decision, I mean a poor decision that will lead to a not life. Sorry, buddy, but you are to come with me. Okay, interesting, but we're not quite ready yet. If we get those big doors open, sure. Because if I fall, I can just swim through those, get back in. But right now, if I were to fall, I would be out of luck, as it were. Build, build 5. Go. Okay. Okay. I will power the grinder. Here we go. Fine, because that gives me enough to make the cables needed to pull all the stuff together. Okay. And gonna grind up everything in this room. Come on. There we go. Power that down. Nope. Time to go. Lightning strikes are not friends, so let's stay away from them. Okay. 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 That's how that mystery box. Go here, turn on the power. Drop off anything and everything. I don't get why it tells you to make extra clips. But yeah, we are running out of time quite quickly, so I believe we will jump down one of those shafts and see just what's hidden. Hey, lightning, please don't strike me. Okay. I see you've taken offense to me asking, so I will pretend like I didn't and just keep sneaking around. That seems ominous. Particularly interesting. Come on. One of you has to go somewhere interesting. what I was worried about. Thankfully, I have not opened the gate yet. Otherwise, there could have been things waiting for me down there. Diesel. Thanks, diesel. Fuel. That is useful, but... when we come to skills, we need to do... The electric generator is great, but the portable petrol refinery is going to be our ticket, as it were. Music player, not really useful. The horn's interesting, but the upgrades are going to be better. Hull stabilizer. Cool, better flashlight's okay, but... There we go. Alright, everyone. It would appear we have spent a wee bit too much time already, so... Going to save. And I'm gonna call it a day. And we will see you in the next one, everyone. Alright, everybody. Take it easy.